Hey, welcome back to more MechWarrior 5 Pure Vanilla. Okay, so we're ready to do the third tributes for the Imperator mission, but feeling a little shaky about this one. I went ahead and traveled back to the location from last time and picked up a couple cantinas. Looks like we can turn one in right away. It's collect 2 heavy rifle tier 2. Not a lot of money for it. I mean, heavy rifles are not bad, but we do pick them up relatively easy, so I'm not too worried about spending them. 500,000 C-bills isn't bad either. And then a tier 3 autocannon 5 is pretty good. We're not using the standard one, but it's still not a bad weapon. We might put it on something. So I'll go ahead and claim that. And we got equipment collector level up. Shorter burn time on lasers. Now that is a big one. I don't think we're going to put it on before the current mission because it's a lot of money and it's going to take 8 extra days. But that is something we'll probably put on anything that's a laser mech, because that'll just make it be able to fire that much more. It's a really good upgrade, I think. Okay, so we need to look at another cantina real quick. The only one they've got is collect 1 enforcer. I do have one. I am not turning it in. But we might be able to pick up another one, so we'll go ahead and take it for now. But you can't have the one I have, so we're just going to have to be okay with it saying completed, like it's ready to go when we're not. Okay, and then we're going to check out the black market real fast. I don't think there was anything I wanted. Now, people did mention in the comments of some of my previous videos that I should put rapid fire AC5s on one of our mechs, and the rifleman's good. I do like the rifleman. I don't really care for any of the ones they have, though. I'd like at least a tier 1. And all they've got is tier 0s. So I agree. I think a rapid fire would probably work better than a burst fire. But burst fire is all I had at the time. I'm pretty sure if I go and look, I don't have the rapid fire version of it. Let's see. What do we got? And I could be wrong, but I don't. Yeah, see AC5, burst fire, burst fire. I don't think I have any rapid fire. So that's something I need to take a look at, because I would like to do that. I think it would make it more viable. Also repainted it a little bit. Now it's got kind of a yellow and black look, which is kind of cool. And we now have our grasshopper good to go. I built that in the last episode. It's got the typical weapons, medium lasers, an LRM5 on the head, which it is what it is. I don't love that it's there, but it's there. We needed to fill the tonnage. Ton of heat sinks, and then a large short burst in the chest. Closest thing I can do to a pulse laser. Don't like it in the chest. I'd rather have it on the arm, but it can't hold a large weapon in the arm, so it is what it is. We need the tonnage. We were barely able to make the mission we just did last time. We need heavier mechs, and right now our Griffin's down. About 1 million C-bills to fix him up, so probably want to get that rebuilt, but probably not for this mission. I think we can make do with 4 of our strongest, so I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I think we're all ready to go. Let's take a look at the contract. And I don't think there's anybody, yeah, there's nobody we can get pilot-wise, but we really got to make that a priority. One of our pilots is still out, I think. Do you want to check that? Yeah, 9 more days, so we'll be without Shenzing. Honestly, kind of okay with it. Every time I play as him, and I've talked about this many times, every time I play with him, he gets hurt or dies, so I'm kind of okay with him not being in this mission. Okay, well, let's look at the contract. Flush out and eliminate the leaders of the El Giza Ghost Riders. Eliminating the target should be enough to finally shatter the remaining members of the mercenary group. I believe this is the final one, but I could be wrong. Okay, and we're going to go 1 C-bill, the rest shares. 15. Yeah, we'll just go all shares. We're going to get close to 1 million. This should be good enough. We are going to get a Warhammer if we can get this one done. Which I don't know if it's a mech that we're going to use heavily, but at least we'll have it. Okay, now here's the tricky part. We got to figure out what we're going to do here. I like the Shadowhawk in the second space. It's not the best, but it does pretty good with the light rifle and the other weapons. It seems to put up a decent amount of damage. let's do who gets the Griffin. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the third one as Kimball. And you're decent with lasers, so we're gonna give you the Grasshopper. I would take it in myself, but I honestly think I would probably do better. Probably do better with the Dervish. I'm pretty deadly with that thing, and I can take mechs out quick enough that keeps the team alive. This does give us 85 tons. We do not have 85 tons. There's just no way. So we're gonna have to make do. Now the question is, what do we bring in? I got the Rifleman. I think we're gonna go quick draw. It still puts us 25 under. I could get rid of the Shadow Hawk and go with something else. The only other thing I have is the Rifleman. I do not trust them with the Rifleman. It's just too squishy. So I think we're going to have to make do like this. I don't think this is a bad team. The only thing I'm worried about is having the quick draw on the back may not be for the best. Although if it takes less damage and I need to switch, I can. So we're going to make do.
Intel from our captive raiders have narrowed the possible hideouts of the remaining Ghost Rider leadership to the following positions. The Canopian Fusiliers are already moving to secure Magistracy interests in the system, so this task will fall to your unit alone, Commander. Cut off the heads of the Ghost Rider leadership, and it should send the remaining raiders running back to Alphard. So see that this gets done.
Okie dokie. Well, we're going to see how the Grasshopper does. I'm really hoping well. And something else.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Something else I did off camera. I picked up a Blackjack, and that is not a mech.
Nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets.
Okay, well that's good.
We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Can't quite see what that is. There was a flea. I picked up a Blackjack, BJ1. Not because it's an amazing mech, but it's a 45 tonner. It's ballistic, which we don't have, in my opinion, enough of. So I thought, I'll just grab it. It was pretty cheap. I think a couple million. It wasn't super expensive or anything. And that'll at least give me some variety and a few different loadouts. Because right now we're kind of, I don't know, kind of heavy laser. And I like to use a good variety of mechs, but two, wow, that thing moves sometimes. Not fast enough, but to kill you. There we go. Just keep taking out all these turrets. Alright, what keeps flashing behind me? Just turrets? It's just turrets. We don't really need to go get them. I mean, you guys are welcome to, if you hit it.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Alright, well there's only one left, so we kind of know where it's going to be. But yeah, I wanted to have something with, you know, medium tonnage, kind of round us out a little bit more. There we go. I see some vehicles. Boom, got it. But I was kind of having trouble rounding out missions. We would have either not enough weight or not enough like middle weight to be able to field 4 mechs. And I'm very much aware you do not have to run 4 mechs. You can go 3, 2, 1.
The targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
And a lot of times I don't, but right now it's kind of fun to have all 4 in.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
I mean, now is not a really good time to have done that, but that's fine. Let's go see this Irby. But at least I'll be able to field, you know, a variety of things. I was waiting for him to turn. I was hoping I could get him before he turned and actually shot me, so mission successful there. Thank you guys. How's the Grasshopper doing? It's doing okay. Not worried about the turret. All right, we're kind of just clearing things out. I imagine there's going to be more once we get to the location. Any other mechs that want to pop up real quick? All right, guys, let's go take care of this Captain Blackburn. It's probably going to be in an assault. Hey, there's a 4J, though. Ooh, and a Treb. I don't know that we've seen you quite yet. Not that I remember, at least. Okay. You guys take care of him. I might jump in there just to help. Gotta take off that hunch if I can do it. Alright, hunch down. What happened to the other guy?
Kills confirmed. Your mission is complete, Commander.
Really?
Return to your dropship and rendezvous on the Canopian Fusilier's position. We'll see what the surviving Ghost Riders decide to do.
That
Well,
bounty is ours.
I was gonna say, there's a dropship right there.
The case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
This is not good. Everybody's celebrating. We're not quite ready yet. Let's see if I can get this Treb down. Okay, take care of this Centurion. He's got an AC-20. Okay, took off one. Yeah, but it wasn't what we wanted to do. Alright, get the Locust. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, let's get the Locust, and then I'm out of here. Yeah, the team's fine. I don't need to get in there. Good job, team. This actually went better than I thought it would. Those AC-2 turrets are annoying, though. Thank you. We're just gonna run.
Positioning on you, Commander.
Yep, I think we're good. I was worried that that dropship was gonna be worse because the difficulty of the previous mission was pretty hard, but this next one was not. So I don't know. Okay, well that went pretty well. I mean, we really didn't have any problems. Yes, Hunchback 4J. Which is funny because I was actually aiming for the Treb to try to salvage it. We took its legs. I was hoping we'd get that one, but I will take the 4J. Well, there's my missile mech because that's, you know, double LRM 10s. Works really well, especially to fill out tonnage when we have heavier missions. Because that, you know, it's a 50, so we can put it in the back. It's pretty much safe. Give it as many missiles as we can. And I'm actually going to get these LRM 10 hot load. I don't have any of those, so I think it might be good to have some. And nothing else is really all that exciting. Yeah, I've been trying to get a Hunchback 4J for a while now, so that's a big victory for me. Are there better missile mechs? Totally. But that's the one I want. Okay, well, really not a big deal. Achievement, living the dream. I think we got a good amount of C-bills. Is that what that one was for? Good work, Commander. We've confirmed that the El Giza Ghost Rider leadership is dead and any remaining mercenaries have disbanded. Okay. So they're going to hunt down the surviving Ghost Riders, but not our concern. And we got a brand new, pristine Warhammer. Is it great? No. We're going to make it work. But that new mech smell. Okay, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. And is there any canteens that we can do? I don't think so, because we really didn't finish any. Personally, I'm not a fan of some of these. I do want to look at the star map real quick. And was there any... So we'd have to go back over here to do those. Or over here. Personally, I think I'm going to drop them. We need to do some of those, but I don't think I want to do... I want to get away from this area. So I don't think I want to hold on to these two particular missions. We'll go somewhere else. Yeah, because I'm not going to stick around in that area. Okay. Well, now I can take some more. See, I'm not going to be able to kill 4 Kintaros. It's not happening. Panthers, it's possible. We'll definitely do the War Dog one. That one's easy. I think we'll leave one open. And since we're going to do some traveling anyway, we'll check out what we can get. Now we got to figure out where we're going to go. So I did that one. Good mission. And they don't hate us now, but they don't love us. Where do we want to go? There's another high value right here in Kearney. I think that's how you say it. Defending the Honor. It is a rep 8. I think that would be pushing it for us. So I think I'm going to wait on that one a little bit. There are some other missions, like the Cerebus Hounds would be a good one. And then whatever, this one over here, Errant Signal. I think that's a quick one. We can run through that. So I think that's where we're going to go. We'll go there, hit the one above it. And then I think there's another one. Yeah, Uprising. That's probably a little difficult. I try to stay close to the reputation level that we're at, but I know with the way our team is comprised, trying to go a little too hard, too quick might be a bad thing. I'm glad we did that mission, though, because picking up a heavy, fully equipped, is a great pickup, even if it's not an amazing mech. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll go over here. Before we do, though, why don't we go here? Let's jump there and then see if we can do some repairs and then go from there. So we won't do any repairs now. I mean, we're having to kind of come from a long way out, but that's probably the furthest out we'll go in a mission for a while. And thankfully, they have a cantina. They also have the ability to hire pilots. I mean, hiring pirates would be nice too. 33, but he's 11. Yeesh. And I don't need bad patient. Does that mean it takes him? Yeah, I say it takes him longer to heal. Interesting.
I've seen it all. Now I want to get paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, like Dottie wouldn't be horrible, but I don't really want a 31. I'm really big on looking at their cap. I know there are little behind the scenes quirks, but I don't think they matter that much. Maybe not until we get some final pilots, then I'll kind of worry about it. As these ones that are kind of intermediate, they're going to come and go. Who cares? Don't really like any of them. Look at cantinas, though. We're not killing a stalker anytime soon, or a grasshopper. Javelin is something we could do. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know that we're going to kill 10 of them. So I think we'll skip on this too. This must be a rough job area. Other than the campaign missions we're going to go to, the high value ones. It's a little higher difficulty, I think, out here. There is a rare mech. I don't know that I care. Okay, but we are going to go ahead and do repairs. We need to do that at the minimum. I got the 4J. Okay, so the Warhammer for now, even though it's all built and shiny, we are going to move it over. Just because I'm not ready to use it. Hopefully we won't need a whole lot of 70 tonners right away. We'll worry about it when we actually need it. So for now, we do have a 4J. We have all of these. Let's just do a repair all, and I'll use a tip that someone said in the comments. Remove them from your work list if you don't want to actually do something with them. Boy, he's going to be a lot of money. I'm going to have to rethink that one. I'm not a big fan of Griffins anyway, so I don't know. And he's a 55 tonner, but we've picked up since him. I mean, we started with that one. We've gotten an Enforcer. We have a Rifleman, the Dervish, Shadowhawk, and we've got quite a bit of mediums now. Now we have a 4J and a Blackjack BJ1. So we don't really need them. Not as much as we did. I'm going to bring you over. And I think we're getting a little heavy here. Our payment is $1 million. So I think we need to start taking some people out. The only bad thing is I got to rebuild them. I really wish, and I'm sure that this is available in mods, but I really wish I could save the loadout. So, we built this guy I want to save exactly the way it all is built. Move them over, understanding that the components will be removed. That's fine. But I want to be able to just click him and say load, load out. And then it puts them all back. We pay the money and then we're good to go. I don't want to have to build them every single time. And that's a bummer. I'm surprised that that's not something the game has implemented, because I feel like just saving the loadout to a file or a location would not be that difficult. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I think for now, for cost reasons, we're going to move the Griffin. And my goal is not to have a huge inventory of cold storage. We don't need to keep every mech. I'm not going Pokemon on this. We're not going to collect them all. We are going to keep enough of the lower level ones so that if we need to do cantinas that need them, I can turn them in. But I'm not going to go for collect one of every variant. I've tried doing that before. It's fun. It's a little maddening. But I'm not shooting for that. So, if we get some good ones, Hero Mechs I'll hold on to for sure. But we're not going to get everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some repairs. And I'm going to go ahead and build this one. And we'll go ahead and repair all. I don't know. I've heard different things. Are streams better than standards? I know the spread is not as much. I guess it depends on what you're going for. Are you wanting it to fall down like rain, or do you want it to all hit one component? I guess it depends. Do we want to just leave them as they are right now, or do we want to go streams? These do 12 damage. These do 12. I think they're the same tonnage. 15 fire rate versus the regular 10, 15. 3.6, 3.6, same range. So really, it's just whether you want the missiles grouped or not. Let's try stream. I don't have enough hot load to do those either. I've only got one and it's a tier 0. So I think as much as I want to do those, we'll wait until we get some betters. But we will put these on. And I'm not looking for this to be doing a whole lot other than just shooting missiles. I will probably leave some lasers on, but only and I'm gonna do the MechWarrior Online thing. I'm gonna put the ammo in the legs, and we're gonna max armor. I want to keep some lasers on it. It needs to be able to do something if for some reason it loses a few. But I don't think there's a reason to have all those laser. It just doesn't need them. All right, and I'm going to move you here. And we are going to get some more ammo. Can't have enough ammo in this thing. Okay, that should be plenty, I would think. And we're doing pretty good on tonnage. Anything else we want to do? We're full armor. Now, there's various opinions on what I should do with armor. I'm going to actually drop it down just to have a couple points. It's not a fast mech, so having a couple in the rear is not a horrible thing, and 8 is just not enough. I want at least 10. I want to be able to be grazed by something and not lose that body part, so that's kind of what I'm thinking there. We have a half a ton. I could go, if they have them, a half LRM. I don't love it. I mean, I guess we could do that. Put it right there. I mean, there's more armor there than anywhere else, so even if it blew, it wouldn't destroy us. I think that's what we're going to go with. Now, I've heard if you're doing a AI mech, which this will probably be, not to mix weapons, I think it's okay to have a couple lasers. This guy will have to fight up close occasionally, so I want it to at least be able to defend itself a little bit. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't work well and it won't get into the correct range, then we'll fix it. That's 1,000,000 C-bills, so not cheap. But we're not doing bad. And then I also want to do this one, and I may run this one a little bit. I like blackjacks. They're kind of weak, but they hit way above their weight class. if you can get range on someone. All right, we're gonna max armor. And jump jets are kind of a must, I think. AC2. I think for this one, if you're gonna run AC2s, it makes more sense to not do burst fires. I think. And we're not gonna go with all the lasers either. Let's see what kind of ammo. The bad thing is, can't put the ammo in the legs, which means I'm gonna have to be willing to take hits, and we're gonna put a good amount of rounds because these things are not that hot. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We'll probably put a couple heat sinks in. Let's see, for lasers, I usually run like 2 or 3. We do have some tier 4s. I think we're gonna keep going tier 1. And we can do those. Actually, you know what? I like them better on the arms, I think. All right, so that looks pretty decent. We do need to have jump jets, and we need some cooling. Let's do 2 jump jets. That'll take a ton. And that leaves us... I'm going to drop this down a little. That's not too bad. And... I think 10's fine. The only bad thing is if I get grazed by a friendly, I'm in trouble. Okay, so AC2, AC2, medium laser. We still do have a little bit of tonnage. What's our heat looking like? Heat's pretty hot. We don't have much cooling, so we're probably going to fill the rest of this with cooling. We could cram in. We could do something like that and take a little off the legs. Maybe off the head. I think that'd be okay. So, you know, we're definitely warm. But we're not firing the lasers very often. Now, the downside to this is we cannot zombie. So if we lose our arms, we're pretty much screwed. You know what I might do? Just in case. I can't target with them, but we have so much ammo with the AC2s. I can probably get away with shooting these. So in case we lose an arm, I would still have 2 more lasers to be able to do something with. And then we can figure out if... I don't know what we'd cram into these slots. Tonnage is pretty limited on this guy. I think that'll work. If you've got any suggestions for the BJ one, let me know. I love to do things symmetrically, so I don't like to have one large weapon on one side and then weak weapons everywhere else. If I can help it, but I am willing to if I need to. I can also drop the jump jets. I just feel like with AC2, it's kind of cool to be able to jump over ridges. Okay, so that's a lot of building. But I think we're actually coming out ahead now. So let's look at jumping to the next place. Which was where? Oh, it's off to the right. That's right. So we're going to do this one. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But we can take the blackjack in. All right, got to jump. It's going to cost a bit. All right, got a transmission. Let's see, Errant Signal. One of our communication teams has picked up a weak coded signal coming from a planet that should, in theory, be uninhabited. Our analysts have been unable to decipher the message, but the signal itself is indicative of illegal habitation. The Celestial Wisdom would ask you to investigate this planet on behalf of the Confederation and deal with any interlopers you encounter. You are authorized to use lethal force if necessary. Report back to us when the job is done, and you'll be rewarded accordingly for your efforts. Sounds like something out of Alien. We got an errant signal that we got to go check out. We're the rubes that get rooked into doing it. Not worth a lot. It's not a very difficult mission, I don't believe. What is on the mech market? Locust. So nothing worth really checking out. I think the same thing with equipment. Ooh, I do like those though. We might grab those after we do a mission or two. Because I do like the hot loads. I think it's nice, and I think it would make the Hunchback a little bit more viable, because then the laser is not really important. You could shoot up close. All right, is everything else built? I think 4J won't be ready. I think that's okay for this one. And the blackjack is good. Let's paint him real quick. And right now I've been just kind of doing random. We might start doing a team color or something. Yeah, Franken, why not? That looks kind of cool. We did also have, what was that one? We unlocked one. Was it at the top? Or no, that was for lights. Never mind. I don't have that one yet. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Why not? Gives every mech a little bit of personality. Wait, did I do the weapons group on you? I don't think I did. Not that there's much to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I could have a chain fire one just in case. Okay, we're good now. Let's go ahead and do the contract. And I think this is at least 2, if not 3. And this is a raid, so it should be pretty easy. I don't think we're going to want a lot of salvage here, but we'll take it anyway. And we are way over tonnage, so let's drop all these big guys. Yeah, we're going to need some small ones. All right, well, kind of works out. We got you. And we will bring in, who was it that had good laser? I think you, so you're going to get the Panther. And we got 40 tons, so Javelin, wrong one. I think we want to do the SRM Javelin. And this is why I've kept them around, knowing that we're going to have to fight this kind of stuff. I could put that in. We do have extra tonnage. Maybe we go like that. You got okay on missiles? Yeah, good enough. That should work. We'll see how the Blackjack performs.
All right. Seems like the squatters are living on this planet illegally. We've received orders to disable their communications by destroying their radio towers. The settlers may be equipped and dangerous, and we've been authorized to use lethal force if need be.
Okay, so knowing that we're in the Blackjack and it does not have heavy weapons, it's going to be very loud.
We've got an incoming enemy mech.
Let's see what we can do. I'm going to pop tart up here. There you are. Hold still. There we go. All right, team, go for him. We got a VTOL coming in. If I can hit it. Let's see if I can help with this. Ow. There we go. Doing all right. We do have something over there, so we're going to have to go over and around. Anybody got any salvage for us? Thought I heard some VTOLs coming in. There we go. And I'm not quick in this thing. It's actually a pretty slow medium. So upgrades are in order if we ever get the opportunity. Come on, guys.
Lead on, Commander.
You say that, but you guys get so squirreled on things. There we go. What is over here? I can shoot that from a distance. Got it. Now I could chain fire these. Do something like that. What is shooting at us? VTOL from a distance. I did hit him, I just didn't get a good hit. There we go. Gotta lead him a little bit. Team doing alright? Let us go. What are you guys? Turrets? I mean, the nice thing is I do have kind of decent pinpoint with this thing. Problem is all the bouncing around, and some of these guys are quick movers. What is this over here? Alright, don't go in front of me. And what is over there? Okay, we ready to go down here? Unless there's a mech hiding, I think we'll be okay.
Tango smoked.
I mean, at least they're taking out the turrets and stuff and small vehicles. I mean, it's not horrible. There we go. Definitely want to turn the upgrade on for the swivel of this thing so the torso moves quicker.
Heads up, Commander. An enemy dropship is about to set down.
Okay,
Falling in behind you.
we're gonna go towards our dropship. Oh, we got a mech right on us. Where? What?
The threat skyward, Commander. Turn the ground below it into a crash site.
I think you got him. Good shooting. We didn't do that, I don't believe.
Reforming on you, Commander.
We're gonna lead him over here. If that locust, yeah, if that locust wants to come over here. Anything else over there we can destroy? Got him. All right, let's get that mech.
Lens target received.
Yeah, hold still so I can shoot you.
Kill, Commander.
Oh, we got another one coming in.
Going critical.
Fire starter. Weapon convergence is a little rough on this mech. It's kind of slow. When you fire, they kind of spread a little bit, and at least for me, I'm having a little hard time hitting things.
Fire. Breaking up.
Really? Oh, he lost a leg.
We are on your target, Commander.
Actually, let's go. I want you to go over there.
Enemy mech destroyed.
All right.
Forming on the commander.
Yeah, we're just gonna go tag up. I'm surprised he lost his leg. He must have taken a bad hit at some point, or was thin on armor and took a critical hit from like machine guns, because locusts are notorious for that. Well, ammo-wise, we're doing fine. I could probably last through a pretty long battle with this thing. We really didn't get a good chance to test it out. But we got through the mission, so good enough.
The communication systems on the illegal settlements are now in the dark. Good job. Our work is done.
Okay, a little bit of money and a fire starter for our trouble, which is not a bad thing. Everything else I don't really care about too much. We've got quite a few of everything else, so we'll just take that. And you know, actually AC-10 ammo, we don't have very much of that. It's not worth much, but we'll at least have some. And the javelin was doing good work. 300 damage at the cost of your leg, which I'm not super happy about, but you know, otherwise we didn't take hardly any damage at all as a team, so that's pretty good. And there is a part 2. I thought there was. They made it sound like we were done, but we're not. We have deciphered part of the coded messages from that illegal settlement. It is now clear to us that we intercepted the internal communications of a house Davian strike team gearing up to wreak havoc on one of our industrial worlds. The Chancellor has shifted priority of our operation and is redirecting reinforcements to assist in dealing with these deceitful Davian dogs. Hold them off for as long as you are able. Every Fed rat you destroy will earn you a combat bonus. Okay, so this is a war zone. We can do that. It's probably not here though. So let's look at the map. Where do we gotta travel? We gotta jump back. Okay. That's a bit of a jump. Is there anything over here? I don't think there's anything over here where we're at that we needed to look at. Yeah, we said that was a locust. We're not really good friends with them, so yeah. Let's repair our mechs though. And we do have a fire starter. We've got 2, including an H. So I think we throw you over here. And then I'm gonna get rid of one of them. I think we'll keep that one. And the reason being it's got more parts, less to have to repair. I don't think it matters that much. Ooh, that's not bad. So we are recognized by them, but we're not, you know, super high. Good deal. Okay. Go ahead and repair everybody else. And I think our team was okay. The javelin was unfortunate, but it didn't die, so we're okay. All right, let's see what this contract is. Warzone. Okay, this is what we expected. An easy one, 160 tons, just like what we just did. I'm going to take, I guess like that. 15 points, so they get a little over $1 million. It's worth the travel at least. You know, we get a little bit of money, we get to sell a mech. It's not horrible. And I kind of like the team we took. That worked pretty well. We had some long-range weapons from this guy. The PPC is not great, I realize, but having the AI with PPC, when they take shots, they seem to be decent at hitting things, so that pinpoint damage is nice. The SRMs from the Javelin work well, and then, you know, I'm slowly plunking away at things, so the team as a whole is semi-balanced. We just don't do a heavy amount of damage. I wouldn't want to bring this in on a mission that was more difficult.
Attention. Prepare for BattleMech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
Our employers have analyzed incoming and outgoing transmissions from the radio towers in the settlement we just raided. They've discovered that a Davion strike team is grouping up nearby in preparation to attack Liao Manufacturing Worlds. Since we're already in the system, we've been tasked with holding off and taking out as many Davion units as we can.
Well, I would have appreciated you taking us somewhere a little closer and not on the other side of a big, you know, ravine, so that we can't jump down in there. Now we got to go all the way down over here and across. It just doesn't seem very tactically sound. If this is an important mission where they're getting attacked and we need to start taking out enemies, you put us way out here. What if we were in heavier mechs? I mean, we definitely wouldn't be able to jump jet across. I might have been able to in the blackjack, but it would have been close. I only have 2 jump jets and no major upgrades. And I haven't forgot about upgrades. I just don't do them a lot at the beginning because most of them are not amazing, and these are not mechs that we are going to keep using forever. At some point in the playthrough, you just can't use mediums and lights that much anymore. There's mission types that they'll always be useful, but for the most part, you know, it's going to start going into the heavy and assault territory, and once you do that, there's just not much for you here. Infiltration missions, you know, excluded. You do those in lights for the most part, or a fast medium. All right, I'm gonna kind of wait for my team a little bit. You guys are dragging a little bit. My other guy. Okay. I've gotten a lot more use out of the javelins than I expected. Of course, I normally stay in one area and just build up there. You know, a lot of times I like to go into Davion, just because I like that faction. But it was kind of fun to start in Steiner and kind of work our way across. Because I probably want to make a loop back, because I want to try to hit every high value mission we can. I don't think any of them are time based. There are DLCs that are, but you know, you get a transmission and then you just leave for those.
About to face a heavy dose of enemy forces.
Okie dokie.
Don't back down an inch.
Yeah, we're good. We just need to know where they are.
New target, Spider.
Spider and a javelin. Wow, I hate the terrain. We could go fight them over there, but ugh. I would rather you guys come to me.
New target, Javelin. Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired.
Let's see, can we
Cannot acquire that target, Commander.
yeah.
Moving on requested target.
You just shoot some missiles at him? Man, we're gonna wait for him. I don't want to leave this area. I mean, I don't mind going over here, but I don't want to go down in that mess.
Target
Yeah, let's go over here.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Yeah, but we're gonna go over here. Come on. Come with me. Yeah, come this way. This terrain's awful. I don't want to fight them over there. There we go. Ooh, he tried to punch him as he jumped up. That was pretty cool. How are we doing over there? Hey, he's almost fried.
Contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
It's fine. We're doing okay. Already lost his arm.
Commander's target.
Not much armor there.
Target mech eliminated.
Another one down.
Right on cue.
Ow.
Veto on approach.
Yeah, but I've got long distance, so if I can hit you with them, pretty much shoot from 700 range is pretty good.
Target acquired.
All right, we're gonna have to go after the carrier and the other vehicle just because they're so far away. It'll take them forever to get here, and I am impatient. Don't know if I can see you. Not quite. The terrain is cool if we were doing like a hit and run mission, but for this,
Target destroyed.
dumb.
Target acquired.
I don't have any long range. I mean, we've got the Centurion that can shoot from a distance, but
Hostiles inbound. Brace
Good.
for contact, Commander.
New target Jenner.
they can come to us. Time we reach these, I'm gonna be an old man.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
There you are. Yep, can't hit him because he's hiding in the rocks. Yeah, he's right there.
We're on your target, Commander.
Come on, man. Work with me here.
Lance target engaged.
He's just so fast. Look at that maniac. Okay,
Destroyed.
now what?
New target Panther.
Let's go for the Panther.
Engagement on
Yeah,
its
it's
targets.
way over there. Where is he? Yeah, way over there. We're gonna have to go back down and around. Hate missions like this. The Jenner would have been okay, but I still would have had to gone around things, so there's not much I can do about this. The only thing I can get concerned with is,
Target acquired.
you know, teammates getting stuck like this guy is. Come on, follow me.
We're heading that way, sir.
Yeah, come on, Centurion, let's go. Stay with me. I'm gonna lead you out of here. And we've still got 5 more things to destroy.
Target
Okay, let's see here. They've already done damage to themselves just trying to get to me, so that's interesting.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I think this is probably my least favorite mission so far in the playthrough. Even worse than artillery. Just because of how unnecessary it is to... I know it's
BattleMech.
you know, randomized, but man, come on. These campaign missions, I could have sworn are pretty much all the same. There's a few different variants of them, but yeah, let's take his arm off if we can. Yeah, you want to get me your back? I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
Mech down.
And we got a Jenner to take care of.
But I'm tracking another group of contacts coming in hot.
Not concerned.
That matches the class of beetle we're after. Take it out.
Way out there. Got him.
Target destroyed.
All right, we got 2 more. So we'll just kind of wait and see what it's like. Yeah, I don't mind the blackjack. It's a little clunky. Oh man. They're way over there. Okay. I guess we're gonna go this way. I don't mind the blackjack. It's pretty good. The convergence on the weapons are not amazing. I think as we... I don't know if that's a pilot limitation or if that's just the way it is in this game. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've used AC2s. We could swap them out for something heavier, but I don't think we'd have a lot of room. And we could do like light rifles, but then it'd be like walking around with a gauze. We barely get to fire. We do damage if we hit, and that's a big if. Especially with these light mechs and vehicles that are very quick. I think that would be kind of a nightmare. Pretty level though. It looks like something that's like sulfury type rock. Bet it smells like eggs here. Nope, you got one of them. Did he fall? Alright, got him. Well, it's over that way. That's not so bad, I guess. I think that's the way we came in. Yeah, team, just stay up there. Oh, don't come down. No. I wish I could point on the map and tell them to go to a location. I know you can do that in MechWarrior 5 Clans, but I don't think that's possible in this one. It would be nice if you could, though, because it'd be a little bit more strategic.
Hostile VTOL flying in. Ground it.
Target acquired.
Yeah, and of course, we're gonna have to fight our way through some mediums. It looks like.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Yeah, I know. It's because we're a million miles away from where we need to be. Ow. More VTOLs. I see you, VTOLs.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
I can't quite hit him. Oh, I did.
Target destroyed.
We got one that's sitting on our dropship.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Centurion. Ow, ow, ow. Dude, come back.
Lens target received.
I'm gonna ignore him if he just goes that way. We're not going in there again.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
But I would like our dropship to do something about that. Oh, man.
Focusing the shared target.
One of our guys is trapped.
Missile.
Alright, got him.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
And of course, I don't have a way to get across this. We gotta go down.
Incoming missile.
Arg.
Jump jet fuel low.
Yeah, this is stupid. I know we want to fight these guys. But my mechs are all stuck. At least he's getting close.
Target acquired.
The only reason why we're having to fight them is because I am so way out of the way. I'm gonna keep complaining. Sorry, it's just that bad. If I was in a quicker mech, it wouldn't be as annoying, but it's still pretty dumb. And I'm hoping the javelin can take him without dying. I don't even know what happened to the other guy. He's got an AC-10 though. That's the only thing that kind of makes me nervous. Please don't kill my javelin. Although I'm not sure what he's shooting at because he's turning in circles. I think he's trying to...
Been dispatched.
Good job. I think he was looking for me. Nicely done. I knew I could count on you.
Target acquired.
All right, there is a vehicle. I'm not going out there. And the Phoenix Hawk is way out there. It is stalking one of my guys, but we're out of here.
Good work. I think you've caused enough of a ruckus. I'll be coming down to pick you up, but it seems like there are more units coming in hot.
Well, that was awful. And we can take a Panther. I mean, I'd take a Panther. Centurion A would have been nice, but we'll take a Panther. And we could take like some more SRM-6s, because you can never have enough of those. Don't know that I really need a jump jet, although we only have 45 of them. I think we'll just take these. Yeah, that'll work. And somehow we didn't get beat up too bad, all considered. The Centurion got stuck. They were just way out there. So it doesn't shock me they didn't take a ton of damage. I was just hoping that Phoenix Hawk didn't find them. And the invaders have been dealt with, and thanks to your timely assistance, their planned raid will never take place. Our salvage teams have discovered that a number of their mechs have been outfitted with what appears to be lost tech equipment bearing the markings of NAIS prototypes. It appears that the NAIS has been attempting to rediscover how to manufacture ancient Star League lost technology, with this raid being orchestrated as an effort to field test this equipment. For your commendable services to the compelled state, you're free to take a few of these prototypes as your combat pay bonus, but we must deliver all remaining samples back to Cyan for study. Your contributions to the safety and security of the compelling Confederation has been noted. Wonderful. Hey, it's a tier 0, but, you know, an LB10X isn't bad. And a double heatsink. 2 of them. Look at that. We're rich. Cool. I don't know that we'll use them right away. I feel like we'd probably burn through them really fast. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.